Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Ready to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
McCaffrey on third down. And he will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. In that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock. Methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. From the pocket, looking for a target.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, Penix to the air. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's Penix yet again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-point game. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want a fair chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready. Red. Claws red. Set. Cut.
Now Young. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Set.
And the shotgun will get to Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have a key on the run.
Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Opposite. Green. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Smack, red. Blue, 32, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
50, ready.
They're going for it, Young. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
Trying an inside game now with McCaffrey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the 17. That's caught by Hubbard. And this one does not go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this.
Let's go. Green jack. Red, 38. Set.
Fourth down, Young. Throw caught by his running back. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside. But he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Set, hut.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
That's incomplete on second down. He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And now they're left with third and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here we go. Set. 40. Set.
Young on third and goal. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Prater puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a three-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He's brought down just inside the 25. from the gun to start. First and 10. Penix now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. We look underneath here. Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying on here with Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
Trying again, following the sack. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Drill green. Ready?
Young working from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down.
Let's go now.
Young looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I call that play, Kate? Call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
down, they go back to McCaffrey. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 3 now.
Down. Cut.
From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Come on. Green Jack. 33. Yep. Cut.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Buys time, rolling right. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
45. Ready.
Another try following the sack. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Black.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Here's second and 11. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing third and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
White, yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Yellow. Ready.
Fourth down. Young throwing. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Penix on first down. This is taken ahead to the 42. There's Nick Scorton there on the play. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
From the 42. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Falcons.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
It's Penix yet again. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Again, Penix to the air. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Koo able to put it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Right. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Bounce right, McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gets this to Sanders. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
33-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready. Black. 95. Hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Okay, ready?
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Come on, set. Yellow. 22. Hut.
He'll throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Yellow. 50. Green.
Here's McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now again, McCaffrey. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Here we go.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate to even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
That's McMillan with the catch out left.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that round. 0 to 100 real quick.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Down. Set.
Young throwing here. Escapes the pocket. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
On the ready.
After the penalty, let's see how their composure is as they still try 4th and goal.
10 flat. Red. Yellow. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it 17 all.
17. Raiders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. On first down, here's Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Play fake. Penix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Penix is going to throw again. This throw is caught. He stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
London going to motion over right. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. From 37 yards in the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll stick this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
This is Legance working the left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. Blue, red, yellow. Ready?
Back to throw it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Penix to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And again, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw it. They'll get this complete to Mooney. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Coming at the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Setting up to pass. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire game coming down to the leg of Younghoe Koo. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL.